So, I'm pretty sure you people remember this pastor.
A man say very dark man. A man say very dark man. Go and catch this pastor. If you see fake pastor, you no go know.
You go know.
Now my own way God give me.
So a news came out today that
when online critic Very Dark Man reacted to Pastor Amos Isah's arrest for allegedly harming a minor, his comments sparked outrage for all the wrong reasons. His controversial take on the victim's personal life has divided social media, but is he missing the point entirely? Welcome to RNN TV, where we analyze the conversations that matter and separate fact from controversy. Today we're examining VDM's problematic response to a serious case of alleged harm to a child. Social media activist Very Dark Man recently weighed in on the arrest of Pastor Amos Isah, who was detained for allegedly harming a 14-year-old girl behind his church in Gwagwalada, Abuja. But VDM's reaction has become almost as controversial as the original case itself. In his response video, VDM made troubling comments about the victim, claiming she had confessed to having inappropriate relationships.
That part's not shocked me. The further part of the case is what is shocking. So when the thing happened, they took the case to the police, and then they said they should go to the hospital. They said they should go to the hospital to ascertain whether the man do forceful entry on the 14-year-old girl. So when they got to the hospital said the case is going to take about 2 weeks. But because of the pressure, the police division in Gwagwalada said, you know what, let's take this case to FCID, which is the headquarters in, not really the headquarters, in Area 10, because FCID is a bigger police station. So when they took the case to FCID said, okay, so what are we going to do next? We will continue investigation to be sure what happened. Now, the doctor and the hospital now had to call to say, this test will be hard though, because this girl is not a virgin. That the 14-year-old girl had confessed on her statement that she has 2 boyfriends, and they both of them usually have sexual intercourse with her. Can you imagine? 14-year-old girl don't get 2 boyfriends that she confessed and wrote it in her statement that she has 2 boyfriends and the both of them they sleep with her anytime. You see how crazy this generation is?
He expressed shock that such a young person would be in these situations, seemingly using this information to question the credibility of the case. However, VDM did acknowledge that if investigations prove Pastor Amos committed the alleged acts, he should face prosecution. He stated that the pastor should be held accountable regardless of other circumstances. The online critic also criticized spiritual leaders, saying many commit terrible acts behind closed doors while families often keep quiet about harmful behavior.
She get 2 boyfriends at 14 and they knock her, and maybe they might want to use that one to discredit the case. If you would believe that, then you would also believe that the man knocked the girl by force behind the church. But it is investigation that will decide. But you see how crazy this generation is. 14-year-old girl confessing, say 2 men they knock her at 14. The world is crazy. This internet generation is a blessing and a curse. This Gen Z internet world is a blessing and at the same time is a curse. Now as for the pastor, I don't know what to say. It's just for the believers. You know, a lot of these men of God, they do a lot of crazy things. Let me tell you.
He urged parents to better monitor their children, warning they would face consequences if they don't. But here's where VDM's response becomes deeply problematic. By focusing on the victim's alleged personal history, he's perpetuating harmful victim-blaming narratives. Social media users were quick to call him out, with one commenter noting that regardless of other circumstances, the victim is a minor who cannot legally consent to such situations. Another user questioned why VDM was exposing details of an ongoing investigation, while others pointed out that any inappropriate contact with a minor constitutes a serious crime regardless of circumstances. This case highlights a disturbing pattern in how society discusses harm to children, often shifting focus from the adult perpetrator's actions to questioning the child victim's behavior or credibility. This story raises critical questions about how we discuss cases involving minors and alleged harm. Should public figures be more careful when commenting on ongoing investigations involving children? How do we balance accountability with protecting victims from further harm? Share your thoughts respectfully in the comments below. Subscribe to RNN TV for more analysis of the stories shaping our society, and hit that notification bell to stay informed. Let's continue the conversation about protecting children and supporting survivors properly.